Ladies and gentlemen of Germany, it's me, NYSEinstein, from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Was that one of the wildest, craziest days I've seen in the longest time? It was absolutely amazing. This morning, everything possibly negative came out. Okay, gold started getting eviscerated. Oil went down the tubes. Okay, sold down $1.50 early morning because Saudi Arabia came out and said that they are not going to restrict distribution of oil unless everyone else does. Okay, oil breaks, gold breaks. Economic numbers came out this morning that were, employment numbers that came out that were absolutely horrendous. In fact, unemployment rate ticked up. Numbers came out that were bad. Every positive was like the perfect storm on the negative side. Japan was down, Europe was down, and whatnot. So we came in this morning, and this market was weak, was down $1.50. It opened down and stayed down, and then out of absolutely nowhere. So on Fridays, we have the ISM numbers, the manufacturing numbers that come out. And we have a market that's bound in algorithms with momentum. We have a market that opens on a Friday, first day of the month, where there's normally a lot of positive money coming into the marketplace with all this possible negative news. So the momentum and the perfect storm on the negative side came in, and that's how we opened. We opened and went lower. We were down about 135, 140 points due to all this bad information, okay? Due to all this stuff. Oil down, gold down, Dow down, transports down. We were down. My folks were always putting me down, down, down. 10 o'clock, actually 5 minutes before 10, when the ISM manufacturing numbers came out, which were positive. Whether someone got the phone call early, whether someone was having a little premonition there in the morning, boom! This market suddenly turned, hit 204 on the spiders. ISM number came out. It was really positive. The algos kicked in, and this market went from down 150, skyrocketing within 3 to 4 minutes to up 50 points, a 200-point move in the Dow, and proceeded to spend the rest of the day in positive territory. It was absolutely, it was if they turned on the switch. They turned on the spigot. The garden hose was shedding water all over town. This market went up. It went up fast. It went up hard. To me, I don't understand whether that manufacturing number was that significant, but it gave the green light to put money in the market. That's all it was. Yesterday I said that April 1st, beginning of the month, beginning of the quarter, and while the economy's not really healthy, this market is healthy. And this gave it an opportunity for people who decided to hop on board this train to get into this market. This market rallied and stayed off the top. We ended up closing up over 100 points. At one point, we were up 125 points. They were just loving the market. They were eating it up. We had a massive buy program on the close around 2:40, 3 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock, 3:15. It started to firm up to a solid buy side. At 3:15, 3:20, a $2 billion buy program came in. We're talking money being put to work. People hopping on board this train. They just shrugged off everything possible that was negative and just decided to go gangbusters into this market. We closed up 107 points. It was extraordinary. For me as a day trader, this was an awesome opportunity to watch and forensically break down at what point, after that huge pop this morning, I was not on that train, but I ran down the tracks to find the train and hop on board later in the day. So when everything firmed up and I knew it wasn't going to sell off, I hopped on board the 2:40 to 3 o'clock train, and then at 3:20, there was deep confirmation that we were going to close right off the highs. And it was just a beautiful trade. For me as a day trader, when you're able to get some kind of an edge and have some sense of where the market's going to go and where it's going to close, it just makes you feel great. It makes you be able to go home for a nice long weekend and enjoy your day. Customers happy, I'm happy, market's up, it's all good. Monday's another day, April Fool's Day. This is all a fact. Ain't nothing fool about it except the crazy look that I got. Love you all, NYSE Einstein, out for today. Later.